In the heart of the New Jersey Pine Barrens, where gnarled pines claw at the sky and the brackish breath of the Atlantic hangs heavy in the air, a legend stirs the Jersey Devil. Its name is a guttural curse whispered on the wind, a chilling promise of terror that has haunted the swamps and shadowed the souls of locals for centuries. Born in the throes of the 18th century, its tale unfolds like a tattered tapestry, woven with threads of desperation, dark pacts, and a monstrous birth that still sends shivers down spines on the darkest of nights. The origins of the Jersey Devil are shrouded in the same mist that perpetually clings to the Pine Barrens. The most enduring tale speaks of a woman named Mrs. Leeds, a weary soul burdened by the weight of 12 children. As rumors swirled of a 13th on the way, despair twisted her heart into a knot tighter than the cypress knees that jutted from the swamp. One fateful night, beneath the unforgiving gaze of a sliver moon, a desperate plea ripped from her lips, echoing through the desolate landscape, "Let it be the devil." Legend claims that this desperate cry, uttered in a moment of despair, became a horrifying prophecy. The birth that followed wasn't heralded by joyful cries, but by a monstrous shriek that shattered the night and sent owls scattering into the darkness. Emerging from the birthing chamber wasn't a babe, but a creature ripped from a nightmare, a grotesque fusion of flesh and bone that defied description. Cloven hooves clicked on the floorboards, leathery wings, like tattered sails catching a sudden gust, unfurled with a sickening snap. A face, contorted into a perpetual snarl, housed eyes that glowed with an unnatural hunger. With a blood-curdling screech that seemed to curdle the blood and steal the very breath from lungs, it tore free, vanishing into the unforgiving embrace of the Pine Barrens. But whispers weave variations of the tale, each adding a layer of chilling intrigue. Some claim Mrs. Leeds wasn't simply weary, but cursed. A harsh word to a stern-faced clergyman, a forbidden pact with a gypsy fortune-teller who reeked of wood smoke, and secrets these whispers paint a picture of a woman who dabbled in darkness, and the monstrous child her punishment. Others speak of a forbidden union, a secret tryst with a British soldier during a time of war. The child, they say, was a symbol of that betrayal, forever marked by its monstrous form, a hideous reminder of divided loyalties and broken promises. Whatever the truth of its origin, one thing remains constant: the terrifying image of the Jersey Devil. Described by those unfortunate enough to glimpse its form as a grotesque fusion of creatures, it possessed the strength and ferocity of a bear, the speed of a deer, and the blood-curdling shriek of a banshee. Its leathery wings beat with a sound like thunder, and its eyes, glowing embers in the perpetual twilight of the pines, held a malice that froze the soul. Tales claim it left a trail of carnage in its wake, livestock ripped to shreds, their mangled remains a grim testament to the creature's power. But whispers spoke of something more sinister: children snatched from their beds in the dead of night, their screams swallowed by the unforgiving wilderness. Fear became a palpable presence, clinging to the residents of the Pine Barrens like a shroud. Desperate attempts were made to banish the creature. Stories abound of exorcisms conducted in 1740, with holy pronouncements echoing through the swamp and a fleeting sense of security settling over the land. But the power of the exorcism, if it ever truly happened, proved fleeting. Sightings of the Jersey Devil continued throughout the 19th and early 20th centuries. From esteemed figures like Joseph Bonaparte, brother to Napoleon, who claimed to have glimpsed the creature during a hunting trip, to terrified townsfolk who swore they heard its chilling screech on the night wind, accounts of the devil persisted. Newspaper reports fanned the flames of fear, culminating in a frenzy of sightings in 1909. The creature, it seemed, was back with a vengeance. The 20th century saw the legend of the Jersey Devil ebb and flow like the tides. Hoaxes, perpetrated by thrill-seekers or fueled by genuine terror, mingled with reports of sightings. Organized hunts were conducted, men combing the swamps for any sign of the creature, their rifles heavy in their sweating palms. Though sightings dwindled in the latter half of the century, the Jersey Devil never truly vanished. Its influence transcended mere folklore. A local hockey team, the New Jersey Devils, adopted the creature as their mascot, a testament to the enduring grip the legend holds on the imagination. But for those who live in the shadow of the Pine Barrens, the Jersey Devil remains more than just a mascot. On moonless nights, When the wind whispers secrets through the pines and the swamp groans with unseen life, a primal fear stirs in their hearts. Is it just the wind playing tricks, or is it the echo of leathery wings beating the air? Is that a rustle in the undergrowth a harmless raccoon, or the Jersey Devil stalking its prey? The uncertainty is the most terrifying part. The legend of the Jersey Devil serves as a chilling reminder a desperate plea uttered in a moment of despair can have unforeseen consequences. It speaks of the darkness that can lurk within us all, and the power of fear to twist reality into a monstrous form. Even in the modern world, with its bright lights and bustling cities, the Jersey Devil lurks at the edge of civilization, a reminder that the wild still holds secrets, and the whispers of the past can still send shivers down our spines. Perhaps one day, science will provide a definitive explanation for the Jersey Devil sightings, a rare owl with an unusual call, a case of mass hysteria. But for now, the legend endures. And on lonely nights, as you drive down a deserted road on the edge of the Pine Barrens and a blood-curdling screech pierces the silence, a primal fear will grip your heart. Is it just the wind? Or is it the Jersey Devil, a creature born from a desperate plea, forever echoing through the shadowed heart of the New Jersey wilderness?